had it. Gather!
Rest and rebuild! Everybody stand back!
Order guide you! Solidify!
I'm going in! Hold the line! Time for a light show!
Picked the wrong test subject.
Adventure time! Off we go! Off we go! Adventure time! Off we go! Off we go! Adventure time!
All right, let's head off.
For justice.
Here to play with me? The more, the merrier.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
One with nature. Clouds high.
Bird's call! Rain cutter! Rain outlines me! Fire hazard!
Just once more.
body in...
Follow the wind.
Let's level!
Into the wind. Time to go.
Let's light it up!
The wind knows me.
I'm going in!
One with nature, as one with wind and cloud.
Teamwork is trick! Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power.
The wind knows me.
We're still in the same day! Nahida! Would there have been a point? You that spent the night with new worries, with tomorrow still? In that case, you might as well rest within that brief moment of hope. Not Paimon Duke did that! Of course. In the time we've been together... Paimon's... In other words... Nahida's talking about confusing... Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. So, Traveler, did the new... Huh? Why are you scrapping your previous theory? Oh, yeah! You're right! So... We're still in the same day! Nahida! Would there have been a point? You that spent the night with new worries, with tomorrow still out of it. In that case, you might as well rest within that brief moment of hope. An opportunity like that doesn't come by often. Paimon Duke did that! Of course. In the time we've been together, you two have been Paimon's flattered and... In other words, Nahida's talking about confusing... Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. So, Traveler, Did the new clue... Huh? Why are you scrapping your previous theory? Oh, yeah! You're right! So...
The moon, illusions, and lies. The moon, illusions, and lies. The beep is a prompt. Okay. Nahida said, the Akasha relies on the power... We've already experienced the subs... That doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound right.
Oh, that's why when we but muscle. Oh, brilliant, Nahida. To put it simple, that isn't simple at all. Why don't you? Right, she did help us.
Time to go.
There you are. Really took me a while to find you.
As expected.
It hurt?
Well, you're...
Huh. Truth?
Traveler, could you explain the situation to her? Oh, that works.
What happened to you?
Don't think too hard about it.
All right then.
Yes, you're...
And I'd have to disappoint.
Oh? Why did...
If we've actually... Common sense says my wallet should have emptied...
Right. They could use the account. It's not very likely, but it's also...
No, it...
You have proof.
You two are... Come with me. Miss Dunyarzad?
Paimon can't believe it's Dia who wants to show us something this time. 2 days...
This is it.
Huh?
See those marks on... Let's say the sages did...
That's true, but...
Then the sages would have had to reproduce... I'm a professional fighter. The force, angle, and entry point of each... It's just as they...
Is it really impossible?
People often say that a camera's photo... The same thing applies here. At a mere glance, I can differentiate carved... Whew. Hope that cleared things up for you. Anyway, it's getting late. I should escort Miss Dunyarzad to Nilu's stage. See you later.
Well... Yep, that's true. Strange? Huh? Leaving the city? You're right! It's Paimon can't believe it! How about we go back and ask Nahida?
Time to go.
Nahida! You're back early to... Sort of. We're mostly... leaving the city. We did? But... let me think. I don't think you ever actually told me what the outcome was. But you two It is true that... Really? Yep. Something here's definitely fishy. Our memories are back! About that... Traveler, aside from your... Listen to it?
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zero's festival in Sumero City is just...
Traveler... It's time to carry out our plan for me. Okay.
Why can't we?
Don't ask me.
I have a real...
That's your problem.
But it's not like you can just predict business matters in advance.
It looks like the academia already and let's go and question. Hello, sir. What?
Here we go again. We just received an order that no one is allowed...
It looks like he really doesn't know. If we can't, this is a good spot. And huh? Oh, but okay. Promise Paimon that you'll come back and please. Memories. Traveler. I waited for you for hours and hours at the city wall and you never came back! You promised Paimon Paimon doesn't care! Paimon wanted to go look for you, but you also said that Paimon should stay! Paimon was so worried and so scared the entire day! Okay, Paimon, can you... I see. After that, you left the city. Paimon kept her eyes on you the whole time, but then you disappeared. No way! What's your perspective, traveler? I guess that's so... If we leave the city, really sad, but this way, we'll also never discover what's out. Something like a message? But don't look at me like that. I'm not used to... Well... Yep! I'm done. Here you go. What? You need some wood to make some... Yep. I'll help you. We'll never know until we try. Let's go then. Let's okay. That covers everything that's happened so... Yes. Okay. Now that you understand what's going on...
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zero's I've entered another space. Before me are flowing sandstone, and all these spaces are empty. Except for the occasional ones that...
That's one heck of an info dump. But there's another part.
Behind me, a lot of spaces just appeared again from thin air. I get it now. Those spaces are actually...
Why did the Probably because... Oh, right, the message. After the beep. Traveler, what do you think that final space could have...
All the bizarre spaces I saw outside the city, all the bizarre... Was that space actually the real world? My impression is that...
Oh, so that's what... Later on, Traveler also meant Paimon's head is... Well, so no matter how... Wow, the Archon War... Hey! Do you want some alone time to think?
The dance of Sub-Zeros is about to begin. I'm going to go watch it.
Okay.
Okay then. See you later.
Have you figured it out yet, Traveler? Awesome! What is it? Paimon wants to know! You're back! Are you ready to take your Sub-Zero? Okay.
Okay. Nahida said, the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. We've already experienced the Sub-Zero's festival all the bizarre... Those spaces remind... The moon, illusions, and lies. People in Sumero don't dream. I can't seem... We are all in a dream. It is... That doesn't sound right. I need to careful...
People in Sumero think they don't, and those space... It's the correct answer. Now, how did you conclude that It is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It compiles and it grants knowledge to the people.
That doesn't...
Oh, okay. But is stealing everyone... Dreams are fantastical, complex, and full of imagination. People's brains are the most... In other words... So enough? Paimon remembers her saying that the real story is that the... Oh? By the sounds of it, you understand the current situation pretty well. So then, what about this...
The beep is a prompt tone for Akasha. Those dreamscapes kept vanishing. I can't... We've already experienced the Sub-Zero's festival. My mind feels exhausted, even though I haven't done too much. Grand Sage said, go celebrate... That doesn't sound right. I need to carefully think things through.
Correct. Their disembodied consciousness, no one is any the wise. People wake up. So, this is like a dream? Very good. Okay. Alright, last question.
They say that alchemical divination... Now that I think about it... Now that...
So you noticed. I thought that... Now that you mention it, Nahida, it's funny. Thinking back to when we were asking all over the place for info of... Yes, on the other hand, I'd be happy to answer any more... You asked me, now that you know... Have you heard the saying, don't wake a sleepwalker? Your notion of reality, that's why I could only give you... You asked me, now that you know... Have you heard the saying, don't wake a sleepwalker? Your notion of reality and dream, that's why I could only give you Firstly. Secondly, that's because people don't remember, so whenever... That reminds Paimon. Traveler had a... Yes. Only after receiving the blessing of Dendro can a person gain the Dendro element. Meanwhile, everyone else has no idea that they are... Can humans... You might say you're... Especially the... People's lives are... I know, right? Why did... Even you don't know the reason? The Academia's Traveler. Do you have...
Those spaces remind me of... dreams. Okay. Grand Sage said, go celebrate...
celebrate the birth. I didn't. Deceiving the people after we end the Sub-Zeros. How can this? In the end, I'm just the moon. A sun and. Oh, we're out of. I'll tell you how to break free of the samsara. Good morning, Nahida. Hey, what's wrong, Nahida? I'm afraid that what you're thinking right now is correct. The real Dunyarzad's consciousness has indeed disappeared. It can no longer endure the constant dream harvesting. Paimon can't believe she's actually something the real Dunyarzad, so another. But personality-wise, puppets are stiff. You know, Dunyarzad true. Yes, I just gave her a little wisdom so she could look at life in a new way, so that she could be her own person. But even far from it. I'm still alone. I couldn't even save her. Please don't beat yourself. Don't be like that. To prevent more Great, but although that means this. Huh? Well, which means imagination, like when the However, the dream will. But right now, our host is unaware that this is a dream. Now, find some way. How are we going to? And even if we did, after all, it's extremely. As for me, out of town? Yes, Narian. She was such a good person. Yeah, but Paimon's wondering. Huh? So, who do you? Oh, let's go ask him.
Ad Astra. Thank you for Ad Astra.